Quitting trading too early can rule your future, but refusing to quit at the right time can rule your life. That sounds contradictory, but it is true. A few years ago, I came across two traders. One quit after months of losses and later realized he was much closer to consistency than he thought. The other refused to quit, kept chasing the market, ignored every warning sign, and eventually lost far more than just money. Neither of them thought they were making the wrong decision. That is what makes this so dangerous. So here is the real question. How do you know which one you are? Because the answer isn't your profits, it isn't your win rate, and it's definitely not how many losing trades you have had. The biggest trap in trading is believing that every losing streak means you are failing, or that refusing to quit automatically means you are determined. Neither is true. Today, I'm going to give you two signs you should seriously consider quitting, and two signs you absolutely shouldn't. The first one is probably the hardest to admit. If trading is costing you more than money, you need to pay attention. I'm talking about your mental health, your peace of mind, and even your relationships. Because there is a huge difference between struggling to become a better trader and slowly letting trading destroy the rest of your life. And that difference is where most people get it completely wrong. So what does that actually mean? Trading is one of the hardest things you will ever do. Losing streaks, self-doubts, frustration, they are all parts of the journey. Every profitable trader has gone through them. But there is a line you should never cross. If trading is putting you in a dangerous mental state, if it is destroying your relationship with your family, or if you can't stop risking money even when you know you should, then it is time to step away. Not because you are weak, because no amount of profit is worth losing yourself over. But here's where a lot of traders make a huge mistake. They assume that every difficult period means they should quit. It doesn't. In fact, here's the first sign you shouldn't quit. If you are becoming a better trader, even though your account doesn't show it yet, you are probably much closer than you think. Maybe your risk management is finally improving. Maybe you are no longer revenge trading. Maybe your entries are becoming more patient and your mistakes are getting smaller. Those improvements might not show up in your profit today, but they are building the foundation that profits are built on. And that leads to something even more important. Ask yourself this: after every loss, do you simply move on, or do you actually learn something from it? Because traders who survive don't pretend they are perfect. They review their trades, they find their mistakes, they make adjustments, and little by little, they stop making the same expensive errors. That's one of the clearest signs you should keep going. Because the market rewards traders who improve, not traders who never lose. But there is one final sign that decides almost everything, and it is one that most traders never ask themselves. Why do you start trading in the first place? Be honest, did you start because you genuinely enjoy learning the market, or because social media showed you the dream of easy money, luxury cars, and working a few hours a day from a beach? There is nothing wrong with wanting financial freedom. But if the only thing keeping you in trading is the fantasy of getting rich quickly, you are chasing the wrong goal. Because trading doesn't reward hype, it rewards patience, discipline, and years of continuous improvement. If you have lost all interest in the process itself, and you are only staying because you can't accept the time or money you have already invested, it may be time to walk away, or at least take a step back and rethink why you are doing this. At the end of the day, don't judge your future as a trader by your latest win or your latest loss. Judge it by your direction. Are your mistakes getting smaller? Are you becoming more disciplined? Are you improving after every setback? Or are you making the same mistakes over and over again while hoping for a different result? That answer will tell you far more than your account balance ever will. Because sometimes the bravest decision is to keep going, and sometimes the bravest decision is to walk away. The market doesn't reward the trader who never loses. It rewards the trader who knows the difference. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more trading content, and I will see you in the next video.